Shalom, shalom, everybody. This is Moreh Yochanan, and I am doing this recording today because I am tired of people getting this wrong. And you've heard all kinds of pronunciations from Yahawashai to Yahusha to Yeshua, Yahweh. I'm just Yeshaya. I mean, there's just so many mispronunciations of this name that I just have to get this straight today. And so we're going to break down this name and we're going to set the record straight once and for all how we should be pronouncing the Messiah's name. All right? How to correctly pronounce this name, Yehoshua. This comes from Numbers chapter 13, verse 16. And this is the last part of that verse where it says, "And Moses called Hoshea, the son of Nun, Joshua." Okay? And Moses called Hoshea, the son of Nun, Joshua. This is the same Joshua that the book of Joshua is named after. Also, if you would like to further study this name, the book of Hosea is the same Hoshea, okay? And you know that Jesus Christ, his name was also Joshua, all right? And so we're going to talk about why the pronunciation is important and how to pronounce the name correctly. And we're going to start with the transliteration that I have here for you, okay? Now, if you're looking at my cursor, starting from right to left, you have Ve'ikra, Ve'ikra, Mo, here's the Cholam above the Mem, Mo, She, Le, Ho, Shua. All right, Lehoshua, or Hoshea, I'm sorry, Hoshea. Let's break this down. Here's the Hey makes the H sound. This Holam Vav makes an O sound. So this is Ho. Then you have the Shin with the dot on the right side. It makes the Sh sound. So you have Sh. Underneath the Shin, you have Seti. This Seti makes an A sound, like in the English word they, They, or tray, Thay. So I have an AY here. So this is sh, a, shay, and then of course the vav carries the patak sound. So le, o, le, ho, sh, a, lehoshea, lehoshea, ben, nun, ya, ho, shua. This is the kibbutz. The kibbutz makes an U sound or the U sound. Ye, ho, here's the Holam Vav again. Ho, sh, u, ah. Yehoshua. Let's break this down a little further. All right. So this is the first part of that verse. You have the Vav, Va, and the Patak, Va. Then you have the Yud and the Seti, the Shittik right here, right? So you have Va, Yik, Yik, Vayik, Vayik. Then you have the Resh and the Kamatz, Ya, Yik, Ra, Vayikra, 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 Vayikra. We know that the Shava under the Kaf means that you're going to break the syllable right there in the middle. This Va with the Patak just means and. And to be called, or and he was to be called, and he was to be called, or his name was to be called. Now watch this. We break down this again. Ve'ikra. Ve'ikra. So the ve'ikra, I just want to prove that it means to be called by your name, or the calling is the calling of your name. The verb in this word is the calling of somebody's name. Okay, it's the nifal verb. The root is right here, kaf, resh, aleph. Right. The action or the infinitive form is lehi kare. Lehi kare. There's that seti again, making the a sound. Lehi kare. Right. Lehi kare. And there's other conjugations for it. This is taken right off of Payalim.com. Okay, this word can mean to be named or to be called by the name, to be nicknamed, or to be read. Right. Moving right along, back to it. And he called his name. So in Hebrew, you understand that the person does an action. The action comes before the person. So you have the action, and then to identify who's doing the action, the name comes after the verb. So the noun comes after the verb, right? House red, or big, house big, right? This is not how we understand grammar in English, but it is how we understand grammar in Hebrew. So the question becomes, who is calling whose name? Who is calling whose name? And this verse tells us whose name is being called, right? So we have Ve'ikra Moshe. Moshe is the one who is calling this person's name. You have the mem with the cholam above the mem, makes an O sound, mo. Then you have the shin with the dot on the right side. This 3 dot underneath the shin is called a segel. And the segel makes an sound, as in the English word egg, right? So you have Moshe, Moshe. Now this word is where we start to get into the conflict with how to pronounce the names. You have the le, which is just an infinitive, right? For, or the prenominal word that is attached to the beginning of some words, which means to or for. The name for or the name to, right? Then you have the hey, makes an A sound. Cholam vav makes an O sound. The shin with the dot on the right side makes the sh sound. And then you have the seti underneath the shin makes an A sound. And then you have the ayin, which is silent, and it carries the sound of the patak underneath it. So this word is pronounced le Hoshea, le Hoshea, le Hoshea. Hoshea was the name of Joshua, son of Nun, before Moses changed his name to Yahoshua. And this Hoshea is the same name that you have for the prophet who's named after the book of Hosea, or the book that's named after the prophet Hosea, if I want to be correct. The book named after the prophet Hosea is also pronounced Hoshea and not Hosea. All right, let's move along. Ben Nun, we have the bait with the shidduch underneath it, the chittick underneath it makes the E sound. Bean. And this is the final noon. And then you have another noon. So there you have both noons. Bean noon. And this is the shuduk right here, makes an O sound or U sound. Here's the shuduk. The shul is another way of saying the U sound, the U sound, being noon, noon. And there's the final noon again. And then we have the name that everybody is fighting over, Yehoshua. Let's break it down. We have the Yud with the Shava, makes the Y sound. Then we have the Hey, makes an H sound. And we have the Holam Vav, makes O. So we have Yeho. We have the Shin with the dot on the right side, makes the Sh sound. And then you have the Kibbutz, which is those diagonal 3 dots, makes an U sound. U. Yehoshua. 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 Not Yahusha, not Yahawashai, not Yahweh, Yehoshua. His name is Yehoshua. Let's break that down one more time, just for emphasis sake. You have the Ye, O, Yeho, Sh, U, Yeho, Sh, U, Ah, Yehoshua. Yehoshua. The name has to be pronounced correctly because there was no other name given to man whereby we must be saved. His name was not Yahusha. His name was not Yahawashai. His name was Yehoshua or Yehoshea. You could even say Yehoshea, but not Yahawashai, not Yahusha. I don't know where those pronunciations come from, but that is not how you say his name. His name is Yehoshua, which would mean that the Messiah of the New Testament's name is also Yehoshua. Ve'ikra Moshe leHosea bin Nun Yehoshua. And Moses called Hosea, son of Nun, Joshua, or Yehoshua. Okay? Well, thank you for watching my video. I'd like to say Lahitro. If you have any questions, you can always email me. I have a Facebook page available. Please don't forget to support free education if you can support. Thank you so much.